Hello everybody, good evening, Rose Thorne here. Today I'm reacting to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Church Function Spaghetti Dinner. So this live stream was fairly short by Foodie Beauty standards. It was slightly over an hour, although I'm going to start reacting to it at about 18 minutes in because I'm trying to skip past the part where she's eating. I'm really not a fan of her eating. So Foodie Beauty is sitting down talking about different things, including the podcast, I guess, that she's going to be doing on OnlyFans later. So I want to sit in and give my thoughts on all that stuff. And a couple of things of note happened today, including something that's blowing up all over Twitter. And I'm going to show a picture, and I want to pre-warn everybody about the picture now. It has to do with Dede. So Natter did a live stream today, and Dede was very briefly on camera for just a few seconds, and then it looked like she had a black eye. Although nobody can be absolutely sure that she has a black eye, just the fact that she looked towards the camera and it looked like she had a black eye. A lot of people are speculating that it could be just dark eye circles. It could be because of the threading that she recently went through because of Natter. I mean, honestly, you just don't know exactly what happened there. Could it be lack of makeup? Could it be the threading? Could it be just not sleeping enough? A lot of people do get the dark eye circles, but it's blowing up all over Twitter as we speak. And I just saw a clip on Twitter where Dede showed Natter the picture that people were seeing on Twitter, and Natter said, "Well, I don't want to deal with this right now. It's about me right now." So he's not even addressing it. He's not even talking about it. But going back to Chantal, yeah, she's talking about different things here, and she does bring up the whole Dede thing because people in her chat also bring up the Dede thing. So when we get to that part, we'll address it then. Let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. And here's Chantal. So she had her spaghetti dinner, and she's sitting here in just a sports bra and pants, and she's got Box Mountains. So even though just yesterday she was talking about going through a great deal of change, it would seem that nothing is changing. You know, she's falling back into her old habits, which is something that happens if you've got a lot of issues and addictions and obsessions, and those things are over your head and you need outside help and you are just refusing to get it. So let's sit in with Foodie and see what she has to say.
Chantal lace perfume. Plastic. Oh God. Volunteers, yes. Anyway, and they would make a spaghetti dinner every once in a while, and it was just like a basic salt bit spaghetti, like meat spaghetti. It was actually really good. I'm sure one of those volunteers made it from scratch, you know? And it was just like those little dinner rolls, you know? I don't know, there's something comforting about it. So, Knights of Chantal Defense League.
Yeah, so this person in her chat posted this super chat saying, "Hardcore Chantal fans only. I am starting a Knights of Chantal Defense League. The only two requirements are that you add KOC to your username. 2, you promise to defend her in comments across YouTube." What kind of childish stuff is this? Somebody just trying to create a personal army for Chantal? I don't think Chantal needs defending. I think she can defend herself on her own channel. She can defend herself if she wants to. What you're proposing, Desert Rose, is so cult-like, and it's so childish. You promise to defend her in comments across YouTube. So what you're saying, ma'am, is that you want people to put like a swords, whatever emoji next to their name, and then go to the comment sections and live chats of other people and bother them and harass them if they're reacting to Chantal and they're saying things that you don't like. You don't see how messed up that is? See, here's the problem. You're saying that Chantal needs defending. She's on her own channel and she's got her VIB chat and you guys are over there. The reaction channels are not swarming Chantal's chat and being a nuisance. But you're proposing for everybody on her chat to do the swords thing on their name and go the reaction channels in whatever way possible, whether it's the comment section, whether it's the live chats, and bother the reaction channels. That's stupid. It's absolutely stupid and it makes no sense. What are you? Like you're not in the army. You're not going to assemble an army. And I got news for you. There's lots of people that are in her chat. By the way, most of those are trolls. Most of the people in her chat are trolls. They don't really like Chantal. They're just there to troll. But Chantal don't care as long as she gets the $5. But I've seen VIBs, people that I recognize in her chat that go to the reaction channels, that just talk in the reaction channel chats, that are sub to different reaction channels. This is YouTube. People can go where they want to go. They can watch whoever they want to watch. That's just how it is. Trying to gather people together and be Chantal's personal army. Stupid. Absolutely stupid, Desert Rose. Stupid.
No! Desert Rose, you're so cute. Thank you. You guys, I appreciate it. You guys, like, don't break your heads for me, please. Also, I don't want to encourage people to harass people on my behalf. I'm totally fine. Desert Rose, you make me laugh. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't want you guys to like harass people on my behalf or, you know. But if you want to put that in your name and you want to like, you guys can defend me, respectfully and everything. There's no problem with that.
Oh, by the way, thank you, Desert Rose, because I'm on for Gary's chat. And now that you posted that up, and by the way, it's all over Twitter, we're going to be looking for the names with the cross swords. And if anybody comes in, whether you got swords or not, anybody that comes into Gary's chat and acts the fool, sorry, you're going to get blocked.
That's a good idea. KOC the secret ain't really basic. I feel like a cult more and more every day. I used to volunteer at the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Really? You get a lot in trouble. You guys are going to get in trouble for, yes. I harass people anyway. Knights of Chantal. Defend, not harass. Yes! Okay.
You know what, Desert Rose? Defend, not harass. If you're going on to a channel that is not Chantal's channel, if you're going into other people's chats and in their comments section, you are harassing them. You are going out of your way to go into other people's yards and make a stink. Now, if somebody goes into Chantal's chat, if they step out of their yard and go into her yard, okay, defend her all you want. But if you're going onto other people's channels and you're making a point to be a jerk, how is that not harassment? You're walking out of the Chantal yard to go into somebody else's yard. How is that not harassment?
Okay, that's fine, Desert Rose. Hey. I don't think Dark Desert Highway's in here. Who's the Queen KOC? How many? I know, Shay. Yeah, basically, a lot of you guys have, yeah. A lot of you have been doxxed. Take a lot of shit to be a beezer. You know?
You know, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but it wouldn't surprise me if Kiwi Farms doxes that person who wants to do the Knights with Chantal thing. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
And I'll be running my mouth later.
Yeah, we're waiting for it.
Tomorrow, Pete and I are probably going to go out and roll down a hill. I love rolling down the hill. It's fun. That awakened my inner.
You know, the funny part about the Knights of Chantal, the KOCs, that's basically almost a spelling for dick. So you're going to be a dick in Chantal's behalf. Kind of sounds like it.
Child. You know? What do you mean, AJ? A dandelion crown? No, I didn't see what he said, Carolina. I didn't watch his thing. What was I don't know. I'm not up to date on. I don't have time to be up to date on the drama. Do you guys want to catch me up? I don't. I'm getting my shit together. Getting your shit together takes time, you know? There's always something to do. Damn. You fatty chubby. What? You think you're cute? I like you. Thank you, Sarah. I like you too. I can't wait to talk to you guys about other people I like right now. All comment sections. Okay.
There we go. So this person, Desert Rose, is saying all comment sections of what? Every channel? You want to go to the comment sections of every channel? How is that not harassment? You said defend, not harass, but yet you're saying hit all the comment sections. That's harassment. We don't go into Chantal's chat and bother her. We just react to her. We're not stepping onto her channel harassing her, but you're talking about harassing us. How is that not harassment, Desert Rose? Listen, if you want to roll hard for Chantal, feel free. It's your life. But it's ridiculous to do the Knights of Chantal. And now you're saying that you want a call to arms for everybody who likes Chantal to go to all the comment sections. Well, we'll be looking for you. The moment you say something, we see those crossed swords. You're going to get blocked.
Okay, good. Thank you guys for the support. You guys should defend me with intelligent answers. Like, let people know that Beezers and the Knights of Chantal are not nasty people. How about that?
Well, they are nasty people if they go to the comment sections and the live chats and they make a point to be a dick. And if you get blocked, wouldn't that be a cock block? Yeah, it kind of sounds like it.
Cock block. Your permaban, Brie. Well. I haven't cleaned up my nose in a long time. It's going to be a big event. I'm smoking this, yeah, my packs. KOC pineapple pizza? A Blitzy. Carolina. Oh my god, someone, Steph, you're getting your hoo-ha waxed? I need to do that. Oh, Desert's not a member. He played a voice recording of Dede and Jankor, in which it proves they coerced you into dropping the charges, and Gary said you were telling the truth. I didn't see it as coercing at the time. Is that what it is? I guess, like, advising. So even advising what I should do. You're lucky I got pants on today.
Thank you for having pants on today. Thank you very much for having some pants on today, Chantal.
So even
Get your face out of the camera.
him, kiss my fat one. Could have shaved that bush. Put an earbud, dude. I do it just because, yeah, I don't like the feeling of hair as much because it's like uncomfortable on my fupa. I don't know. Like, I don't know, accidental. Like maybe old makeup. Like look at mine. You look like I have a black eye, right? No.
No, not quite. And I saw the clips on Twitter. I saw the pictures, and I sat there and I didn't want to prejudge. I looked at everything carefully, and I considered all the options. Could it be makeup smeared? Could it be dark eye circles? Could it be from when she got her eyes threaded? I mean, I really looked at that and I tried to look at it from all angles before I looked at it from the angle of seeing it from the point of view that maybe some physical harm had occurred. You know, just try to make sure, like, is this for real? Did Dede actually get hurt? Saw the video clip, saw the pictures. And for those who are wondering what I'm talking about, and I will give a trigger warning before I show the picture because I don't want to trigger anybody. Okay, so I'm going to show the pictures. And you guys tell me what you think. So there's one picture from Twitter. I know that Dede recently got her eyes threaded. And I'm sure Natter was none too gentle when he did it. It looks like both eyes are dark. So, like, what concerns me is this part right here. Like where my pointer is, like this part right here. It doesn't look like something that would happen with just dark eye circles. It looks like a bruise to me. Also, when I thought about could it be from the threading? Well, you don't thread that close to the eyeball. There's really no need to. When you're threading, you're taking hair off, and you don't get that hair close to your eye. Could it be because he was too rough? Perhaps. Could it be because maybe she's a person that she gets dark eye circles? The problem with the content being on YouTube is that when you talk about Chantal and Natter and Dede, a lot of gaslighting happens. You don't know if what you're seeing is true, if it's something that's done for views. You just can't tell. But aside from this picture and a lot of other pictures that have come up, and here's another one. I'm sorry, this looks like a bruise to me, like this part right here. You've got all this dark shading around the eye that looks even, and then you've got this part right here that does not look even. If there were dark eye circles, wouldn't it be evenly shaded all the way across? But there's also clips on Twitter from the live today where she's on camera and Natter tells her, look, the camera's in the opposite direction. And she takes her hand and she hides the most visible eye and she turns away from the camera. Like she's hiding something. Her body language is very concerning. It's very, very concerning. And she's not smiling. And, to kind of show, hey, guys, I'm just here without my makeup on, or I just woke up. She looks very serious and she looks like something's wrong. That's why Twitter is blowing up. Here's another shot. As you can see her face, she's not happy at all. And this is right before she puts her hand over the one eye that's closest to the camera and she turns away and walks away from the camera like she doesn't want anybody to see anything. So I'm bringing that up and I'm showing that because it's going to come up in her chat. But that's what's got Twitter on fire right now.
Hair makes it stink. Yes, more. Yes, safety off. Because everything clings to the hairs. You do it as long as he doesn't talk to you directly on the panel. No, I'm not doing one. Oh, Caroline, okay. Day 3 itch is awful. You're right, baby Lee. Hair plugs? I gotta shave my head later. They manipulated you to drop the charges, but you let them because it served you too. I mean, I even like Knights of Chantal. I found a crossed sword emoji. Oh, thank you, Desert Rose. I even emailed the detective saying, I want to drop the charges. I love this man. So, yes, my motive was I loved him and wanted to be with him. But I was freaking out because I couldn't be because I had to go through what's her face. She was always there in the picture. So, I'm so glad I don't have to fucking worry about feeling like shit about myself ever again. Thank you. Lambo, yeah. Reaction channel's wondering if you'll go back to him, but I know you are done and I'm so happy. Thank you, Alexis.
Okay, let me go back to the comment. Hi, Chantal. I'm not done yet. Okay, so Alexis says, Reaction Channel's wondering if you will go back to him, but I know you are done. I'm so happy for you. I don't know if she is done. To be honest, I don't know. I think that she's still fixated on him. Even if she's not physically seeing him right now, it doesn't mean that they're done talking. I mean, she could easily talk to him through a messenger service or the phone and do, FaceTime calls. She could do that. There might still be an arrangement between the two of them. Has she mentioned that she stopped paying his phone bill? No. If she's still paying the phone bill and if she's still giving him money, she ain't done with him. Maybe right now they're keeping things on the low because everybody is tired of hearing about him and they're tired of the drama, and they both know that. They know that because the views are going down and people are getting bored with that whole thing. So maybe for right now, Chantal is just acting like he's gone because whenever she acts like he's gone, she gets more money. And if she gets more money, she can give more money to him. He depends on her for money. He depends on her. So even if they are done physically, if she's still paying for anything, if she's not done being fixated on him, she's still mentioning him even now, she's not all the way done. She needs to be all the way done, but if she's not all the way done, she's not all the way done.
I think so. I don't know, maybe they do. I don't like wasting my time. Yes. Court KOC. Panels suck, yeah.
I actually disagree. I like panels. I like going up on panels. I like watching other people's panels. I like watching the panels on Monty's channel, Monty After Dark and Stories from the Internet. He's got great panels. It's always a good time with those panels. I think Chantal just hates panels because she doesn't know how to make entertaining conversation. She doesn't know how to talk to other people. She's incredibly boring.
It's true, Gail. With the cartridges, this one you put flour or concentrates in it, and it comes with like a cleaning thing. Here's a clearer one. You'll have to email me, I think. Excuse me.
Lord, this person, Desert Road, just won't leave it alone. She's trying to build her own private army to what? Go after the reaction channels? Shay, Marilyn, V. Grayson, Pineapple Pizza, Baked K, Orion. Though we are small in number, we will prevail. Well, thank you for listing all the names of the KOCs, Desert Rose. We'll note them down as well.
Take a bear KOC. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. I gotta shave my peacock head.
What? Ew.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. Cosplay nights. See what you did there. I will fight for Chantal. Sorrow again. Yeah. Oh god. Where's the fucking bear? Here it is. The cough. God. I would have lost it with that cough. I did. Many times lose it, yes. Oh my god. Hi, Christina! What? Rip a big old fart and yell, that's for you. You were never asking for too much, you were just asking the wrong person. He's not worth your effort or time. Narcissists really live with their confident demeanor. He is so arrogant. On his streams lately, we can finally see what you went through. It's his true color. Yes, it is Vegas all hard putting yourself out. But I think he's just a funny guy. Like, he can be pretty funny. Some people are mean-spirited. You can, you know what I mean? And that's.
Hold on. Sorry, I got to go back.
Hey, Midnight. And does parody. Gary does. So Gary, yeah, I've seen like I've seen like a few snippets. He does parodies. That's the thing. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I can be uptight too. I don't mind parodies. Like I found it funny when he used the mic and was laughing at me. I don't get mean spirit from him actually.
He isn't mean-spirited. Gary is not mean-spirited. Don't get it twisted. He is a Southern boy, and he tells it like it is. But he's not mean-spirited. He loves being on his channel. He loves entertaining people. He loves talking to people. He likes making people laugh. That's why a lot of people love Gary. And it's not about him pointing a finger and laughing at people. He's not afraid to laugh at himself. He's not afraid to make fun of himself. You know, Gary's a very genuine person. That's why I love him to death. He's a very genuine, sincere person. And you, Chantal, you were on his channel a couple times and you couldn't help but laugh. You know, we saw you. You were in the chat. You couldn't help but laugh when he was doing the Fifi thing. You were laughing. Yeah, you were laughing. He's not mean-spirited. And Natter making fun of Gary and his mental issues. You know, Natter, you're a dick. Sorry, you're a dick for doing that. You know, there's lots of people that have mental or emotional issues that they're dealing with. Going after somebody that says, yes, I have mental illness or I've got mental issues, and I'm letting everybody know. Making fun of people with mental issues is not cool, Natter. It's not cool. You know, Gary has his struggles, but he's upfront with his struggles. He's taking care of himself, and that's to be admired. So, you know, Natter is mean-spirited. Gary is not.
But I think he's just a funny guy. Like he can be pretty funny.
He's very funny.
Some people are mean-spirited. You can, you know what I mean? And that's or just making up shit.
Oh, here we go. Klarna says the other night he found out most of his users are not there for him. Like hundreds of people put one in the chat because he supported Gary, and he said he's going to block everyone who doesn't support him. Good. Let him block everybody. Then you know what? Those people will find other channels to go to, as they should. Like I don't understand anybody who wants to support Natter. What the fuck are you supporting? This guy is abusive. He's mean. He's nasty. He's a leech. He's a mooch. He's a grifter. He's a scammer. He's a liar. Why support him? He's not even a good cooking channel. His cooking sucks. What exactly are you there for? Because you want to spite Chantal? There's other ways to spite Chantal if that's what you want to do. But why support him? Natter has made fun of all different kinds of people. And him trying to be controlling and tell people where they can go on YouTube and who they can watch, ridiculous. Gary makes people laugh. He's very funny. He's very entertaining. When is the last time Natter's been funny? When is the last time he's been entertaining? Never. So why is it really hurting anybody if you get blocked? If Natter blocks you, consider him doing you a favor because that frees you up to go to other places.
Conspiracies, you know. Like Gary just reacts and adds like he's a parody, exactly.
Yeah,
different,
he is.
you know. Nope, it won't be leaked because guess what? I'm gonna be going after that. I'm not gonna be saving my streams on there tonight at all. So if you want to catch the drift, you need to be there every Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern. And that's the base of the $4.99. And then I'm gonna do maybe an extra stream when I feel like I can. Have viewer submissions, ask your questions, comments, kind of like a sex talk with Sue.
I don't know if she's talking about OnlyFans or Twitch because she's kind of promoting both platforms at the same time. As far as OnlyFans or Twitch, you're doing your subscribers a disservice by saying, I'm going to dirty delete the stream, Chantal, because not everybody can be up that late to catch your live. And if people are paying their $5, wouldn't it just be a good thing to leave it up for anybody who, say, has to work in the morning and maybe they can watch it later? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to dirty delete a live off of Twitch or OnlyFans. You're trying to protect it from the content stealers. Girl, we're going to get it anyway. As soon as you go live, if there's anything there, we're going to record it. So you thinking you're going to protect your content from us on Twitch? Ain't going to happen. Although, you know what? Like I said in one video I just did, your content is the same no matter what platform you're on. It's not like there's going to be anything unique there. It's all the same. There's no exclusive here. But if you're streaming on Twitch and we're peeping in on you and you're just talking and eating and being boring, it ain't even worth recording. What are you worried about?
But I'm very actively dating, making connections. So there's a lot for me to talk about. Not just that, but OnlyFans is pretty good at like if you report the link right away. So I'll just report the link. I know where it is right away. If I'm not too lazy, but I could do that anyway. I can do it. Gigi Road, welcome to the board. Just slimy. It's a problem because that's what she chose. Like clearly that motherfucker is physically abusive. Yeah, like she's been in them before too. I don't know if she doesn't have any self-worth and she just okay, so what like and I'm not talking shit about you, so add this to your list, but you don't have a case, but whatever. Dede told me that she has been in several relationships that because she said that Arabic men can be like that, like, or I don't know if she said, I can't remember if she said Moroccan or Arabic, I can't remember, but basically trying to like rationalize that type of behavior. So she probably thinks it's a bit normal. So she's probably more likely to endure that abusive behavior. Like me, I've never been in an abusive relationship, so I have no idea.
Huh? Wait a minute. Say that one more time.
I can't remember, but basically trying to like rationalize that type of behavior. So she probably thinks it's a bit normal. So she's probably more likely to endure that abusive behavior. Like me, I've never been in an abusive relationship, so I have no idea. I just was like,
that part. I've never been in an abusive relationship, she says. Well, then what were you going on about for several months with Natter, right? It was supposed to be an abusive relationship. Isn't that what you told us? That it was an abusive relationship, that all kinds of abusive things happened? You said that. You said it was abusive. He hit me so hard I saw stars. He's got the black-eyed rage. He's a scary, abusive person. Now you're saying you were never in an abusive relationship. Huh? Yeah, you just said that.
you know, wow, like, it's slowly being revealed and just, anyway. So if I email you a question, will you answer it? Discuss it tonight. Yes, I can. Lime Jello, sure. Yep, go ahead. If you guys have any concerns, like sexual concerns, like that's like I need to take that all stuff like that to a different platform because like this will be mainly beezing. I have like Twitch will be mostly like trolling, sleep streams. I do want to get into the gaming, but like I said, one thing at a time. I need to set myself up.
What do you mean set yourself up? You got a computer specifically to game on Twitch, but you have yet to game on Twitch. What do you mean you have to set yourself up? All you have to do is download OBS, which is a free program, watch a couple of tutorials and figure it out. I figured it out, Chantal. I figured it out using tutorials. It's just about layering and putting one thing on top of another thing. It's just that simple. What do you mean set yourself up? Twitch is not that complicated. It really isn't. All you got to do is just add the gaming to that. But you're not doing that. And you're also saying that OnlyFans is basically for beezing. Isn't that what you're doing on your channel right now, beezing? So why are people going to pay $5 for another platform to see the same content they see on YouTube?
To where I can manage everything, The only people that will get blocked on Twitch are like people who are putting me at risk of violating terms of service. Other than that, you can pretty much say whatever the fuck you want to me on Twitch. Let me have it. Go for it. Troll all you want. Alyssa, if you want to go there. She is humiliating herself, and it's sad how it refuses to claim her at all. She's not my type. Like, how rude is that? That's actually really mean.
Sarah says there is a difference between consensual BDSM and physical abuse. Yes, that's true. We're not in the house between Dede and Natter. We don't know what's happening. We don't know what's consensual, what is not consensual. We don't know what's for the camera and what's for views. That's why everything is kind of hairy. You just don't know what's going on and what's allowed and what is not. But if there's any kind of abuse going on in that house, all that Dede has to do is, if she can get to a phone, make one phone call and the cops will come pick his ass up.
He's a sadist and she's a masochist. You guys, there are relationships. If two people are consensual with that, there's nothing you can do about it. You guys would not think that of me in this relationship because I would come on here and I wasn't okay with it. I would come on here every time something would happen. I would cry about it or talk about it or freak out or whatever. I think he embarrassed her when he left no hairs on her face. Oh, sorry, down under. implement.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take the conversation into a bit of an adult direction for just a moment because I got something on my mind and I want to say it. So I'm going to say something slightly adult here. The problem with you, Chantal, is that you could take something that starts out consensual, and if you're feeling in the mood, and if you're mad at somebody, you will turn it into, I was abused. I do remember live streams where you were coming on camera showing off the bruises on your chest. You were very proud of them. You were very proud. Like, oh yeah, look at me. I had rough sex. Okay, you can get bruises from rough sex. So you would get these bruises and show them off, which if you're someone and you've been in a DV situation, you're not showing off those bruises. You're ashamed of your bruises. You're hiding them. But you would show them off and then later on claim that you've been DV'd. See, this is why that's why the lines are blurry. Nobody knows what's what. Because one minute you're saying, yeah, I got these consensual bruises from this consensual activity. But if I'm feeling in the mood and if I'm mad at somebody, I will turn it around on them and paint a much different picture.
TT on Twitch. Yes, I have to do that. Do you know how TTS? Can somebody email me with how to set that up on Twitch? If you know and you don't mind, that would be so appreciated. I just subbed to you. I just really don't want to see your naked bit, so good morning. Okay, I'll try. Okay, let's say, let's have a cool.
And let me just say before anybody comes and gets in my comments, I don't like Dede. I think she's as much a scumbag as Natter. She inserted herself into this situation. She made a point to insert herself. She made a point to let him move into her house. And she's run her mouth on camera. I do not like Dede. I don't like her. But if there's any kind of physical abuse going on in that house, she needs to take action. Because if something physical did happen that would cause him to harm her face, she needs to take steps and call the police, because once somebody does something like that with you, they're not going to stop. It's only going to get worse. So nobody come at me and say, oh, you like Dede now. No, I don't like Dede. She's a scumbag. She's a snake, as much as Chantal, as much as Natter. And if you want my honest opinion, I think as far as making money, they're all in it together. They have to be. I mean, how can they not all be in it together? They're all involved. But if she has dealt with any kind of abuse, she needs to take action, because if he's going off the rails, because maybe he's got a court case on August the 3rd and he's losing it, she needs to protect herself, because if he has done something to cause injury to her face, when somebody does something like that to you, they will go even further the next time.
Old word. Big booty! Looking for me, ready? Play OnlyFans schedule stream and maybe a weekly sleep stream. Yes! Big old booty. Stop acting like you're better than Dede because she takes it. I'm not acting better. How am I acting better? What are you even talking about, Victoria? Goodbye. See ya. Hater. Just say paper. No. He fights dirty. Yeah, actually, that's probably what happened with freaking what's her face. She probably could kick his butt, and he had to do that. I don't know. Anyway, this is right. Why are we still talking about that? No, I'm gonna say this is not about anyone being better. I'm not saying that at all. I'm explaining what she told me, you know, like that's not good at all. The sleep stream. Have people stroking your ego all the time and not being honest with you, that's what happens. He asked her numerous times. What? Who did? We already know paper clips as a warning. I know, but I don't want to say that and then people actually will use it as a warning to call. You know what I mean? Limo's broken magnet. Hi. Sam. You fatty fat 2x4 give it through the door. Sam.
So there's Box Mountain. It's only getting bigger.
Sam. He completely doesn't give me any credit for helping him at all because I started off talking shit about him. You know? Okay, so let's set this straight. Okay. I'm sorry that listen, this is how it all started basically just not thinking he would ever be found out. He wasn't supposed to be more than a Tinder date. I was supposed to go on Tinder dates, talk about them, so that's why I gave him the name Dom. I never thought that anyone would ever know who he was. So, I wasn't careful enough. But he started treating me like shit, which is why I would talk shit about you. If you don't want me to talk bad about you, don't do fucked up shit to me. It's your behavior that ruins your reputation, and you don't realize that. And besides you treating me like shit, look at all the shit I still did for you. I gave you your platform, even with the little bit you have, you should be fucking thankful for, and you're ruining it because of you're revealing who you really are. So don't blame me. You're ruining yourself. Don't blame me. Emerald skies, I'm poor, I can afford more, read me. Sure. If they're not okay. If you send me a 5-cent message or a $1 message and it's a nice message, I will always read it. Mean messages that are $2, no. He can blame you all he wants, but he has shown his true colors, yeah. I called him controlling from the very beginning. But see, I didn't know if that was I was talking about it trying to figure out, is this normal?
No, you know what? You were excited over the fact that he was controlling. You were excited. You're like, oh, he's so controlling. He's so dominant. You thought that was exciting, Chantal. It turned you on. This guy was controlling and acted the way that he acted. That was part of the appeal. The fact that he wasn't a pushover and he wasn't a doormat. You just looked at that as being exciting. Well, bad boys do what bad boys do. They're bad.
Loves it. Personified. Thank you. Yeah. No, I'm not talking to him.
Okay, sure. Excuse me.
He has one fan, Yolanda or whatever that fucking girl's name is. Girl, I would save your money, but that's just me. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that she's not being hurt, obviously, but I don't know. I can't speak. I don't know. I don't care. Not my problem. But it is nice to be able to be removed from the situation and observe it. Date planned, we'll see. I'm going to talk about that later. So itinerary, the only time he kept stuff in the chat was when it was so stressful trying to keep, you know what I mean? I was just keeping a lie about everything. I understand people wanting to keep their lives private, but I can understand, especially if you're doing shady shit, you especially want people not to talk.
This again, Desert Rose, just give it up. Okay, you did your super chat earlier about the Knights of Chantal. I mean, how hard are you rolling for Chantal? You're just trying to build a private army for Chantal, and Kiwi Farms is going to dox the crap out of you for this. You got to know that. They're going to find out who you are, girl.
Talk about you. Of course. I'm so thankful for you guys. I feel better. I feel happy.
Now, keep note. She just says, I'm so thankful for you guys. Okay, until the next rage. Until your anger issues start bubbling up and then everybody's a moron. Everybody's stupid. And if you don't like it, you can leave. And who wants to get blocked? This is the calm before the storm. She's luring everybody into a calm of everything's okay now. I'm going to change. I'm not going to be mean to you guys anymore, right before she's mean again.
Because I'm genuinely happier. Like I said, no matter what problems I have right now to deal with, like finances, all that shit, all of it, yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm done here. Let's move on to the comments. Leon Tate says, congratulations, VIVs. You finally got your leader to formally announce your cult status. Now, how long until each of you take the holy journey to see the gunt in person like S-Jam? You know what? I don't think anybody should be visiting Chantal. That would be very creepy and stalkerish. Nobody should be going to her house. Not cool. Um, Knights of Chantal thing. Stupid, though. Very stupid. Yo mama says, just stop talking about him. If you despise him so much, this shouldn't be hard. Geez, move on. SMH. Yeah, you know what? Whenever I've hated people, I don't want to talk about them, and I don't want to say their name. So if she really hates Natter, stop talking about Natter. Halloween says, girl, not many people are going to pay $5 for 4 1-hour streams a month. Either do as much on OnlyFans as you do on YouTube or scrap it. Same with Twitch. So she's expecting people to pay $5 just for 4 streams a month. And remember, y'all, she doesn't have a good track record for keeping up with things she's supposed to do. I mean, she's promised recorded videos for her own channel. Those never happened. She's promised a bunch of new content. That didn't happen. So if she can't make things happen on YouTube, how is she going to keep up with OnlyFans or Twitch? Light by Jen's Booger is a star says, only 2 approved comments. His comments have been set on approved only recently on Nad's video featuring the bogus Dede black eye in the first few seconds. One from Angel Horse and one saying, you gave Dede Irish sunglasses. Anybody still think any of this crap is real? I don't know. I don't know if she's got a black eye. I don't know if it's makeup. I don't know if it's lighting. I don't know if it's because of the threading. He hasn't properly addressed it. And everybody's just free to speculate. Let's see. Lightning Marie says, I'm not buying this whole new outlook on life after only a few days. You're forcing it way too hard. All of a sudden, completely over Natter, but still checking into his lives. This facade will only last so much longer. Yeah, you can't be someone with all kinds of issues and problems and obsessions and addictions, and you can't flip them around in a day. I'm sorry, it's just not doable. But she's trying to sell that to her audience like it's actually doable. It's not. Even a person would say one addiction, it takes them sometimes a long time to get it straight. And she's got several. She's got a lot of issues she's got to get through. And she's not getting any outside help. So let's see. Tarkin Daraboy says, didn't she say she wasn't receiving her streams anymore? I was hoping she'd follow through with that, but of course, like usual, she does nothing she says she's going to do. People talking about her hygiene. Dude says, I thought OnlyFans had crappy streaming. I wouldn't know. I'm not on OnlyFans. But the times that Foodie has been on OnlyFans to stream, she's complained about technical issues, which I haven't seen anybody else complain about those issues. Just out of curiosity, I looked to see what was required for OnlyFans streaming, and all you need is a stream key, which is very easy to obtain. But only Foodie has issues with streaming. Honestly, I don't think she likes streaming over there because she doesn't have a big audience. That's why I think it'll never happen. Somebody saying, quit nattering. King Cobra's Jean says, why do my comments say Dede's black eye head turn, excuse me, is completely staged, fake, keep getting deleted, blocked. There is no bottom for how low this trio will sink to keep this all going. Somebody's saying she doesn't have a black eye. Another person replying, really, it looked like it to me, but you never know with these crazies. Yeah, like I said, you don't know what's real. You don't know what's fake. You don't know what's put on for views, for attention. You just don't know. But Chantal has shown that she has no bottom when it comes to using anything for content. So wouldn't that also apply to Natter and Dede? You just don't know. You just don't know. So that's it for the react. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you very much for watching, and please have a great evening. Bye-bye.